when you are angry. Write everything down. And then say, when you finish, don't post the letter. In those days, we didn't have this email, this things around. He said, don't post the letter. Just seal it up and put it somewhere. Then he said, after 3 days, go and open the envelope and read it. And then see whether you'll be able to send that letter to the person again. Yeah. And then he said, if surely you wouldn't send it. Then do you know what he said again? He said, put the envelope somewhere again. After 1 month, go and read that same letter again. You then over there he said, you'll be shocked that you wrote that letter. That was what he said. So you'll be shocked that I wrote this letter. And he said you would tear it and burn it. So he said, don't react immediately. Wait. Allow time, space before you respond. Else you will say unwholesome things. You will do evil things before you realize the relationship is beyond repairs. Patience. In this church, there are a lot of people who have left this church because of impatience in this region. There was one called Budo. I haven't said anything. People knew a lot about him. There was another guy at Anaga. What was his name? Bozi. Oh yeah. They are around. And there are some women on social media in this country. When you hear Miss Bell, when you hear Yvonne Nelson, when you hear Sarkodie, when you hear Shatawale, when you hear Lumba, what comes to mind? Maybe nothing has come into mind. I'm just mentioning their names. And there is no law in this country that says you shouldn't mention somebody's name. People have issues. Something will begin to ring in your mind when you hear about their name. And now I'm dealing with it. Doesn't matter what you achieved on this planet Earth. If you fail in your moral life, one time we went for a wedding ceremony somewhere. And I heard a voice in the community around. Hey, this boy, Waboka, this girl. Okay, and then there was I read, a secret document. The cause of COVID. Says some group of people, he said, our aged people around, they were becoming too many. And most of them, the governments were paying monies to them. Their Senate, benefits and other, it was becoming too costly for the government to control. So let's divide the scheme to remove all of them. That was why COVID was killing old people. There are evil people on this earth. It's a secret document. Who gave you that right to control human beings on this earth? Wow. Every living thing that God created on this earth is supposed to reproduce. And we have to reproduce. Amen. We have to reproduce. Amen. 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 Okay. Types of fruitfulness. Family life, you need to be fruitful there. Fruitfulness has got to do with multiplying your kind. And the next thing is being successful in what you do in life. Where to raise your children